good for round 4 of Car Store Series in the Pro Late model, and we're doing all right now. Struggling a little bit with the car pushing in the center of the corner, but we're trying to figure it out, get us fixed up for the next practice, and then qualifying's after that, and then we race tonight. So stay tuned.
Everything is as scheduled. So practice starts at noon. At the conclusion of the last late model stock car practice, we'll start rolling the pros to inspection for the pros, followed by the late models. The autograph session has been canceled. The late model stock cars will race first at 6 o'clock, followed by the pros, followed by the legends.
So we didn't have a chance to catch up with Ben Maier yet after he won the Mahle Pole Award on the pro side. Pike is standing by with Ben Maier.
Ben Maier does pick up the Mahle Pistons Pole Award at Ace Speedway for Sensor Racing and Development. And Ben, for you, just to hit this mark and to achieve this, what does it do for your confidence going into tonight's feature, and how you sort of see yourself compared to the rest of this field?
Well, in practice we weren't very good. We were struggling all weekend trying to get it to turn in the center of the corner, but I think we made some good changes, and I fixed how I was driving a little bit, and we picked up a lot. So our race pace was good the whole weekend, though, so I think that in the race will be pretty good.
Ben, primarily a road racer by nature, tons of karting experience, going left and right, but the fastest driver in the PLMs.
We were struggling in practice, and we didn't think we were going to be crazy good in qualifying. We had good race pace, so we assumed we were going to be pretty good in the race. And it turns out that we made a pretty good change. I fixed my driving up a little bit, and we went P1 in qualifying, so we started really good for the race. Like I said, our race pace was really good, so hopefully we can keep it out front the whole time and win the race. Right before qualifying, it rained as well a little bit. We knew that it was going to be a little faster, and we were preparing for that, but we picked up a lot. Other people picked up a lot, but I'd say that the rain washed some of the rubber off the track. The track was more green than it normally was. With the rain, they have changed the schedule around, so we're going to be after the late model stocks instead of before them, and it's just delaying everything. There's some rain that's probably going to be coming here pretty soon, so hopefully that doesn't hit us, but it's supposed to rain till like 9 o'clock, so hopefully we get the races in tonight and it doesn't rain that much, and if it doesn't, then we'll race tomorrow.
Alex, do you have any advice for Ben?
Set the fastest lap.
Big pass for 7. Portugal full suspense supply 275 is off and running through 1 and 2 with Maier out in front.
Again, this has been a really Maier able to jump out ahead early morning. The track, several of them stack up. Maier, Harvick, DeCare involved as well, as Dylan Garner was laying fluids down. We saw a little bit of trailing smoke there as they got down into 1 and 2. He went all the way up the racetrack in the field. No heads up, no warning about that. They all slip in the oil that Dylan Garner was laying down.
turn 1. The leaders arrived on the scene, and just about the entire top 5, with the exception of Carson Ware, ended up either into the wall, into one another, or around backwards, and that has jumbled up the field with a lot of speedy drive being laid down in turns 1 and 2, with Mother Nature closing in on this 0.4 of a mile oval in Altamaha, North Carolina, quickly. But Carson Ware inherits the race lead after the madness ensued to put us under this second caution flag. Carson Ware trying to go back-to-back for Rick Ware Racing. Ben Maier rebounding from the, I would say, breathtaking moment. That may be an understatement, being the first car to hit the fluid in turn 1 after Dylan Garner had his problems. For Rick Ware Racing may not be too far away should Mother Nature intervene for the remainder of the night.
Oh, we will. We'll try to make lemonade.
Started P1 of the race and was running out front for the first like 25-30 laps, and then we had a caution, big caution, a few cars wrecked, and there was oil in turn 1 and 2, so there's a bunch of cars piled up in 1 and 2. I almost crashed, but I had to start in third after that for the restart, and then it started raining during the next stint of laps, and it just, once it started raining and I was behind the guy in front of me, I was like 3 back the whole time, and then at the end we kind of knew it was going to end at halfway, so I was trying as hard as I could to get to him, but it was pretty tough to get to him in the rain because I couldn't drive it in there as hard, couldn't get on the throttle as hard. My strongest point in the at this track was exiting off of 2. I was pulling the other people a lot, and once the rain came down, that just went away, so I didn't have my strongest point. But I feel like if it didn't rain, we would have been in pretty good shape there. So it's pretty unfortunate, but it's racing. It's been pretty good every race, and I'm pretty fortunate to be with these guys because they give me a good car every race, and I run up front every race, but it's just hasn't gone our way all the time. So hopefully it can go a little better for us here in the upcoming races. I got the pole award and I got fast lap of the race, so there's something decent about this weekend, but I was looking for the win and I think we would have had it, but it's unfortunate that it had to rain. And since it started raining, like 40 laps in, just sprinkling, and it got worse and worse and worse. They call it at 51 laps, so once it gets past the halfway point, they make it official, so the night's over if the race is stopped. So I ended up in second.